Hey y'all, so I wanted to go live. I just washed my hair. My hair is fresh, my face is fresh, everything is fresh. Anyways, I just need to come on here to talk to the people. Okay. I might have talked to you guys about this, or I might not have, and probably talked to y'all about this on my other page. But y'all, last year was the last few years, I should say, was the most trying times of my business. If you guys know Angelically Natural and have been to us before, you know that we came from a team of 3 and dwindled down to just me, a team of 1. And we've been a team of 3 I've been in business for over 10 years. Whether it was Angelically Natural, Angelically Cute, whatever, 10 years. And so now I'm at this place in my business where I feel like I'm getting back to the root of why I started, back to the focus of my business, back to my whys, back to all the things that made my business the way it was, whether it was named, whatever it was named. Okay, so we're changing the brand again. And this doesn't negate the fact that I still love what I do. I still love the craft. I still love the people. And I'm still here to serve. And so with that being said, I had to figure out a way to create a business that I loved. And so I loved what I did. I loved the craft, but the business foundation changed over time into something that I myself couldn't recognize. Because as I tried to scale and grew, it was over the bandwidth and capacity that I had to give it. Because listen, at the end of the day, I am still a mom. And thank you for the love. I appreciate y'all so much. At the end of the day, I am still a mom, I am still a wife, and I still have a life outside of my business. So it was so important for me to figure out a way to create a business that worked holistically for the well-being of me, right? That's what I got into business for in the first place. I got into business so I can enjoy and live the life that I wanted to create. And that was not happening. I lost sight of that. So I'm back to this place where now I can really focus. First of all, I lived the embodiment of that. Let's just talk about that. Had the burnout, okay? Didn't enjoy what I was doing because I was burnt out and didn't have the bandwidth to give everyone my all. So with that being said, I scaled back to figure out what that looked like for me. And what that looked like for you will look different, okay? You have to keep account of the lifestyle that you want to create, that you desire. You have to keep in account your family and just really that harmony, that balance. What does that look like for you? Visualize it, feel it, see it, and command it into being. And when you do that, the most interesting thing happens. What happens is the things that are not creating harmony and balance in your life really does expose itself to you. And once it does, it gives you a choice to whether commit to the highest version of yourself and your wellness and your inner being, or to commit to that green dollar that you keep chasing on the hamster wheel. And what I realize is as long as you continue to chase money, it would always be running from you. So once you release that and you surrender that, thank you. I'm going through that now. You're so time speaking on this. Thank you. It just hit my spirit. I needed to share. And I want to do this more and more, right? So yeah, as I was saying, as long as you commit to yourself and your wellness and your wholeness and your mental well-being, the life you want to live becomes so much more clearer, and the things that is not living up to that makes you unhappy starts to fall away, because now you're given the decision to either continue on that path or to surrender it and let it go. Let it go. I realize letting go can be very difficult, right? And what I think the issue in that is the false premise of feeling like you have control. And the beauty about not having control, baby, is that God knows everything you desire and want for yourself and is committing to that more than you commit to it. So when you are attached to those things that you think you wanted because maybe you got distracted along the way or other people's attached to that vision, so you're trying to live up to this certain expectation that's not even yours, and you lose sight of your real goal, what God already knows that you have, what happens is you start creating towards that, and it's not what you desire, it's not what you want. And so when it's clear now that these are not the things you desire, now you have a chance to create new. You have a chance to create something better, something that is connected to you, something that is true to you, something that feels good, that feels like harmony, that feels all that is good, that is God. You start creating towards that. And letting go is challenging in the first place because you already attach yourself to this person that's not really you, right? So knowing who you are really is one. Finding clarity to create is so important. And when you don't have that, be still. Don't be afraid of being still. Be still and regulate your freaking nervous system, because burnout and running that hamster wheel, oh my gosh, your nervous system is dysregulated. When I first had the opportunity to be still because God sat me down, I was in angst. Like, God, will you provide for me? What will happen with these material things if I don't keep chasing the dollar? Oh, boy. The best and biggest clarity and epiphany came to me, and it's in the Bible. You don't have to worry about those things. If God feed the birds outside, why will he not take care of you? When I tell you I've been taken care of, I did not miss a beat. I didn't have the same amount of clients that I had because, remember, it was 3 of us. And so I was earning an income off of their income. And yes, I couldn't keep up with the way that things were done, but I am content and I am happy. Okay? I have everything I need. I have a car, I have a roof over my head, I have clothes, I still go on vacations. Okay? I still meeting my quota that I need to make for the week, for the month, so that all my bills are paid and I have excess of more. When I tell you God shows out and shows up, you don't have to worry about that. Don't be afraid to sit your butt down, regulate your nervous system, and get clear, crystal clear on what you want and what you desire. Burnout, honey, I understand. Close by Tam. Burnout is so real. So real. Will have you stressed out, having panic attacks. Honey, if I tell you my story, okay? I was in the emergency room from burnout, okay? Thinking I'm having a heart attack, okay? I've been there, and I'm not going back. I am so serious. Now that I know what I know, I'm not going back. God said, detach, surrender, let go, and live a life of flow and ease. And all my needs are taken care of. I haven't missed a beat. I have not missed a beat. But I had to let my mind catch up to that. Because something in my mind was telling me that I was. It's crazy. It's crazy how life is. So I'm just grateful that I figured out what that looks like for me. I figured out a way to do that, a way to continue to have that in my business, in my personal life, and make sure that my business is, working for me. I'm not working for it. My business is working for me. So the first way I did that is calculating my lifestyle. Okay, what is it that I have to have? I have to have a car. I have to have a roof over my head. I have to eat. What does that look like? And then guess what? God gave me more. I added more to it. That's how he worked, because he loves us, okay? He loves us. Yes. Oh, anytime. Anytime. I have to share. When I have something on my chest, I got to share. So with that being said, be clear on those things. Do your calculations. Sit down, take a time, take a beat, and see what it is what is your needs and wants, and what are you really working for, and what are your whys. And when you write those down and you calculate what your quota is for the week, then now you can organize your life to that. You can organize your lifestyle. Sit down and see how many clients you need at what pricing, and even do all your minimum. Like, say for instance, you only get 3 of this amount. Will I be okay? And if not, then figure that out. Okay, what kind of services should you be providing? And how many clients do you need? And also look at the data of how many times you post, what happens, how many people come in, and what platforms are you posting to. Ask your clients, hey, how did you find me? When I'm doing a first-time client consultation, it's always, how did you find me? Sometimes it'll be accurate, sometimes it'll be inaccurate, but I still like to ask those questions. Did you find me doing Instagram? I'll get Instagram, I'll get TikTok, and I'll get YouTube. And as long as those platforms still work, I still post to it. And I will post to it if I see that I only post it to these platforms 2 times a week, but I spread them around those platforms and they're finding me and I only got to post 2 times a week. That's what I'm doing. I'm not doing no more unless I'm bored and I want to post something motivational. And I've been keeping up with my quota. I am not going to burn out being a hairstylist and a social media and marketing person. Okay, I got to be on Canva creating flyers. I got to be a videographer. I got to know how to edit and produce and direct the show too. Like, if that's not in me to do and I don't have the bandwidth to do that, I should be able to have some rest from that and still book what I need. And I do that. I'll reuse old content. I have so much content. I will reuse old content and repost it. But I will still be taking videos of my clients. And when I have time, I will edit that, chop that up, and post that and reuse that when it's time for me to reuse content. Okay? I am not making this thing no harder than it should be. I will not. I refuse to. Okay? So I just wanted to come on here, share my experience with you guys, and let you know that it is possible to do this without burnout. Okay? It is possible. I'm telling you, sis, if you needed to hear this and you needed to know, it is possible. So if you want to chat with me and you want some, information or clarity in any area to curtail this concept to your life and you need help too, hit the link in the bio, okay, and hit business chat with me. It's also in my story. Check out my story, hit the link, and let's just talk about it. Okay, doesn't hurt to talk about it. Get a few minutes of my time to really clear things through, to focus on what you want your business to look like and function as for you. Curtail the perfect business for you. And only you know what that looks like. But I can help you reach that, to be clear on that. And be accountable. Okay, keep yourself accountable to what that is. Stay focused. Write it down. Write the vision and make it clear. Habakkuk, however you say it, okay? It's in the Bible, okay? Write the vision and make it clear. And once you do that, you stick to it. This is what you know you desire. This will work best for your family. This will work best for your business. But you got to tap in. You got to know who you are. You got to be clear on that. So if you need time to settle your nervous system and then come chat with me, because don't waste that time asking me things that is not going to help you, which everything will help you, because you'll either get clearer or, you realize you got to sit down and get more clear. Okay. But, yeah, I just want to come on here and share that. Thank you everyone for tuning in. And I will post this. I'm good for doing a live and not reposting a live because I care too much about how I look. But listen, my hair is happy and healthy. It's looking good. So I'm feeling good. And I'm going to go ahead and post this and share with other people because I really feel like because of burnout, people give up. And I hate to see people give up on a dream, on a vision for their lives and create something new, have to start over when this could have led into that, like continuing and keeping the momentum. And it could be hard with burnout. You don't want to do it anymore. Thank you so much. I needed this. Yes, no problem. It can be hard staying focused on that and keeping clear on that. And I know what that's like because change of events in life, things happen, or you're trying to speed up the timeline because there's pressure in your life to get things done. And sometimes we do that to ourselves. And so just taking a beat and just sitting with yourself, being clear on who you are, clear on what you want, because social media could kind of put so many things in your head on what you should be doing, where you should be at, and these timelines and this, that, and the third. And nobody knows what that looks like but you and God. And so be clear and honest with yourself first to know where you need to be and figure that out for your life and for your business. That'll help develop a crystal clear vision for your business to where that you stick with that, you'll hire towards that, you'll grow towards that. And also learning to grow where you are planted. So it doesn't matter where you're at in business, whether you're a baby seed just starting out, whether you've already gotten to this mature place in business, doesn't matter where you're at. Learn to grow where you're planted. And as long as you keep the vision clear and you stick to the vision, you'll definitely grow fruitfully. All right. Peace and blessings to you all.